Hello, today's title of the video is Be of Service to Yourself. So I'm going to talk about a few things here. The first one being that we're all more or less in service to society because we live in a society. So through our jobs, through the things we do, the duty we do is we are in service to society. So everybody contributes to society and we live in a society, and that's how things move forward. But there's a catch. Society, in my opinion, is not a fair game because it's kind of built like a pyramid, and the many support the few. So the majority kind of supports a smaller number of uh, people that are on top in society, and wealth flows from the bottom to the top. So society will kind of trick you in a way to service it. And let me explain. For example, in socialist time, um, the idea was you work for almost for free, but in the name of the greater good. And then your needs will be taken care of, which to some people sounded good, but we all saw that it didn't work out. And in my opinion, is kind of it's the idea that tricks you. So, but we can say the same thing about not same thing, but a similar thing about capitalism. Where in capitalism they give you this currency which um, devalues and inflates every year. So the wealth creation that you make is reduced every year. So also society kind of takes from you instead of giving you. And don't even get me started on the things like real estate, for example, where it's like how to say it's like there's a artificial scarcity maintained. And what I mean by that is that they could build houses for everybody, but they don't. And that's because if they build houses for everyone, the prices of the existing houses of the real estate will fall down. And also wealthy individuals that own like 10, 20, or whole buildings of real estate will lose a lot of wealth because if everyone has a house that they own, there won't be anybody renting. So yeah, that's kind of like how to say a not fair thing that we can see in society nowadays, the artificial upkeep of the high real estate prices. And which brings me to the next idea that I wanted to share is I kind of thought about it, and I can say that I think society runs on scarcity. And what I mean by that is that if people are lacking something or missing something, so there's scarcity, they will move around and do things, expend energy, and contribute to society to get the things that they want. But the trick is to always keep lack of something for the majority of people. So, yeah, whether it's real estate or energy or finance, there's always a scarcity of something that motivates people to move around and contribute. Yeah, so the idea is like I don't have this, so I will do that. So, but let's go back to the title of the video. I don't want to rant too much on the unfairness of society, because there's also good things, of course. Let's not be too negative. But instead, I want to focus the attention on being of service instead of being of service only to society or only to others. We should look inward a little bit and try to be of service to ourselves. So be of service to yourself. And uh, the things you could do is kind of do things that will make you happy. For example, if you're like writing a book, you should write that book, or making a song, you should make that song. Start a business. The other thing I wanted to mention is that we should do ourselves a service by being mindful of what we put in our body. So if we just keep constantly eating junk food and not being healthy, we're not doing a service to ourselves. So we should put ourselves at the center of the attention. uh, we can meditate. Meditation is great. Like, for example, if you can't be 5 minutes with yourself only, it's no good. Um, you have to train yourself to be able to be with yourself only, just have some time alone for at least for 5 minutes anyways. The next thing is follow the energy. So do the things that light you up, things that energize you, things that motivate you. So follow the energy. Um, and then, so that the thing for me, that's making videos. I like making videos, and it gives me a sense of accomplishment. So that's what I do to kind of follow the energy. So in conclusion, we all live in a society, so we should do our duty, of course, but we should also try to be of service to ourselves. So try to do one thing per day, and maybe, or I don't know, like maybe you could start a yoga class or something. Um, do something that that will be of service to you. So yeah, we should transfer some of the effort that we put into society to put into ourselves. All right, that's the video for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.